Hello everyone, welcome to Sneha Videos. This video is for 8th class, chapter 1, rational numbers, and in this video we are going to discuss the problems from exercise 1.3 first bit. So here is your first question. Express each of the following decimal in the P by Q form. Okay, so we know that P by Q form numbers are rational numbers, right? P by Q form are rational numbers, and rational numbers are terminating and non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay, so in this first bit we are going to discuss how to convert these terminating decimals into P by Q form. This non-terminating repeating decimals conversion is discussed in the second bit. In another video, you please follow the link in the description so that you can go through that video. Okay. So now we are discussing this terminating decimals, how these terminating decimals are converted to P by Q form. Okay. What are these terminating decimals? Terminating decimals means the decimal expansion which is giving the remainder as 0. How we can say that it is giving the remainder 0 means when the decimal expansion is stopping like this 2.5. We are stopping at 5. Okay, 2.5 means it is a terminating decimal. If I have written like 2.565656 and so on, in this way suppose I have written and I put dots. Dots means so on. 2.5656 so on means here there is no stopping, means this 56 is repeating. Here 56 is repeating, right? It is repeating again and again, so I can put this 56 bar. Okay, when there is repetition, then we can say that it is not giving the remainder 0. When it is not giving the remainder 0, it is non-terminating, and if it is repeating, it is non-terminating repeating. Non-terminating, non-repeating are irrational numbers. For the clear explanation of rational and irrational numbers, you please follow the link in the description. Okay, where the number system part 2 video is given. Okay, so here we will go through the first problem, which is 0.57. Okay, 0.57. When I'm reading, I'm stopping at 7. When I'm stopping means it is a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal is a rational number, so we can convert it into the P by Q form. How means simple count how many digits are there after the decimal and put that many zeros in the denominator. Okay, as there are 2 digits after the decimal, put 2 zeros in the denominator. 2 zeros means it is 100. Okay, 3 zeros means 1000. 1 digit means you should put 10. Okay, so and then in the numerator you write the entire number without decimal. Okay, 57 is your numerator. Okay, don't write 057 because a number will not start with 0 without the decimal expansion. If there is decimal, then we can start a number with 0. Okay, now here 57 and 100. 57 is a composite number only because it is divisible by 3, but 100 is not divisible by 3. So we can remain it as it is. First we can write 57 by 100 because why we have taken here 100 means since there are 2 digits after the decimal point. If it is further divided, you can divide it and write in the simplest form. Simplest form means this numerator and denominator cannot be further divided, means the common factor between these two is 1. Clear? So let us go to the next problem. So here is your next question, 0.176. Okay, 0.176. By seeing the question itself, we can say that as 3 digits are there after the decimal point, so it should be divided with 3 zeros. 3 zeros means it is 1000, right? So here also you have before decimal you have 0, so no need to take this 0. So I am writing in the numerator 176. Okay, 176 by 1000 because there are 3 digits after the decimal point, so I have divided with 1000. Okay, now here as you see here the units digit is 6 and here it is 0, so we can divide it with 2 table or you can divide it with 4 table as your wish. Okay, so now I am dividing it with 4 table, 4 4 16 and 4 4 16. Okay, so here as there are two zeros at the end, if there are two zeros at the end, it is divisible by 4, right? So I am dividing here. So 4 2s 8 and 4 5 10, 20, and here 0 I am putting as it is. Okay, now I am writing this 44 by 250 as it is. Now it is further divided because here it is 4 and here it is 0. So I can divide it further. So I will divide it. So it will be divided with 2 table. You can take 2 table. So 222 is 44 and 2 125 is 250. Okay, so your answer is 22 by 125. It is not further divided because this 22 has the last digit is 2 and here it is 5. If the last digit is 5, it is divisible by 5, or you can check with 3 table. So if you check it, here 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8. It is not divisible by 3. So I cannot divide it further. So this is my P by Q form. Clear? So let us go to the next problem. So here is your next question, 1.00001. Okay, so by seeing the question itself, we can say that there are 5 digits after the decimal. So it should be divided with 5 zeros. So 5 zeros means it will be 1 lakh. Okay, so 1 here, as before the decimal point we have 1, so we need to take that 1 also. So I included 1 here, 100,001. I have taken the entire number removing the decimal point, and here in the denominator you should divide it with 5 zeros because after decimal we have 5 digits, and here you should put 1. If you put 1 before this 5 zeros, it will become 1 lakh. Okay, so it is not further divided because it is the simplest form. So I can write I can give the reason that since there are 5 digits after the decimal point, it is to be divided with 5 zeros, which is 1 lakh. Clear? So let us go to the next problem. Here is your next question, 25.125. Okay, so here, as there are 3 digits after the decimal, we should put 3 zeros in the denominator. Okay, 3 zeros before 1 means it is 1000. Okay, 3 digits, so 3 zeros, so it is 1000 in the denominator. Here I gave the reason, as there are 3 digits in the after the decimal point, it is divided with 1000. Okay, so as the units digit is 5 and 0 here, you can divide it with 5 table. So when you divide it, here 2 is less than 5. So we can take 2 digits at a time, 25. So it is 5 times 5 5 is 25. And here 1 is there next, it is less than 5. So I should take 2 digits at a time, 12 means whenever you are taking 2 digits at a time in the middle of the division, you should put 0. Okay, and 5 2 is 10. Here the remainder is 2. So 25, it is 5025 times. Okay, 5025 times. Now in the denominator 1000, it is divided as 200 times. Okay, now I am taking this 5025 by 200. Now I will check again, it is divided by 5 table because the units digit is 5 and 0. Okay, so 5 ones 5, and here 0 is there, put 0 as it is, and here 2 is there, it is less than 5. So I should take 2 digits at a time. When you are taking 2 digits at a time in the middle of the division, you should put 0. Okay, so and 5 5 is 25. So it is 1005 times and 240 times. Okay, now I'll take 1005 by 140 again, and I'll check divide with 5 table. So it is 201 times and it is 8 times. So 201 by 8. It is not further divided. So this is your P by Q form. Okay. So children, take your own examples, solve them, use the divisibility rules and write in the simplest form. I gave all the basics for maths, even, odd, prime, composite, factor, what is a factor, what is a multiple. Okay, and I gave all the divisibility rules, what are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational, irrational, also in the description. All the class 8 videos are given. So please follow the link in the description. I hope you understood this video. If you understand, please share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you, children.